All right. It appears that I am live. Maybe. All right. Let's get a drink. Hi, Francine. Hi, Patty. If everybody would sprinkle the glitter for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Hi, Deanne. I don't know if Jeanette warned you or not, but I'm totally stealing your idea or your method tonight. It intrigued me. Now I want to try it. Jeanette left me a mess up here. Hi, Richard. Hi, Roz. Hi, Donna. She hid everything from me. Hi, Jeanette. Uh-oh. Oh, lights be flickering. That's not good. Hi, Jamie. Ooh, you want to try it on a Pixie? I wish I'd have thought about that about 20 minutes ago. No, just kidding. Hope I do it right. Just saying. You know me, Deanne. I'm just gonna go, and if it's not right, I'm just gonna keep going. Hi, Debbie. All right. So, what is that method called, Deanne? Does it have a proper name? Oh, but you did, Jeanette. Hi, Stacy. All right. So, if any of you watched the Creative Crafters Guild marathon over the weekend, we got to see Deanne do her second live because she kind of snuck one in the night before. Hi, Jamie. The fold over. Eh, sounds good. And Deanne uses a wreath making technique that I had never seen before. So tonight we're going to try it. Hopefully, I do as good with it as Deanne did on hers. So to start, we are going to we're using a standard Dollar Tree wreath form. Thank you, Richard. And we're going to be using 18 ties, but the catch on this one is there are 12 on the outside and 6 on the inside, which is not normally what me and Jeanette do. But we're trying something different tonight. I'm glad you're feeling better, Jamie. You can always go back and catch the replay, or replays as the case may be. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I think I've got everything cut and prepped. Maybe Jeanette had most of it done. I Hi, Pat. I was I was playing with my new toy that arrived in the mail today and totally lost track of time. So I was like up here rushing around trying to make sure I got everything done. But I think we're good to go. So for our sign tonight, we're going to use and Jeanette has used this one before. This is one of our favorites out of our shop. Time spent with family is worth every second. So this is one of our awesome signs, and I just use. You can't see that at all. I only use on the 8-inch and smaller. I only use 2 cable mounts now. Oh, I know, Don, they're amazing. Now, when I did my first pancake pixie, I used 8 ties, 4 on the outside and 4 on the inside, and it was a little rough getting all the mesh in. I'm not gonna lie. And then Michelle Brown from on our lives told me that she does them as well, and she only uses 6 ties, 3 on the inside, 3 on the outside. And I tried that, and I've been making a ton of those lately. Oh, Jamie, you made your first pixie pancake. Awesome. Richard, TMI, buddy. TMI. So, Myrtle, my new toy, if you've been watching us for any length of time now, everybody knows I got a laser engraver. Been playing around with that, and I ordered a rotary accessory for it so that I can laser engrave tumblers. So that finally came today. I ordered it and it shipped from China. Took 3 weeks to get here, but it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead. Hi, Joan. Do I have what to show, Joanne? A pancake pixie? Oh, I think they are all downstairs. I don't think there's any left up here. Jeanette took them all downstairs so she could get pictures, and that's what I said. Jeanette ordered from China. Yeah, Joanne, we'll have to show we'll have to post some pictures. I know Jeanette took some because they're all downstairs, but they turned out really cute. They're flat, just like the regular pancake method, but on a smaller scale. All right, so we're going to switch the cameras down and we're going to get started and hope I don't botch this up too bad. All the mesh is in the way. All right, so like I said, we've got 18 ties, 12 on the outside, 6 on the inside. And I'm not going to lie, that is a foreign concept for me. I don't know how this is going to work out for me. Oh, I guess I could go back to the other screen so I can see comments. There we go. Hi, Shauna. Oh, Jeanette says all the pancake pixies are in her car. That means she's getting ready to take them to the shop. All right, Dan. You make sure you correct me if I do this wrong. So we're going to start with the white. Jeanette, you told me to cut the mesh at a certain length, and now this mesh is not cut the same length. So I don't know what you did. That's all right. So the white mesh apparently is cut at 20, between 20 and 21 inches. And the natural border mesh is cut at 19 because that's what she told me to cut it at. But it'll be okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold the mesh so that it meets in the middle. Oh, I don't know. I'm losing this battle already, Dan. All right. Yeah, close enough. All right, so we're going to fold the mesh over in the middle, and then we're going to scrunch. You know what? I think Jeanette may be right. I may have been wrong. Oh, Tammy just, yeah, as I tried to scrunch it, I figured that out, that if you don't overlap it at least a little bit, when you let go of the scrunch, it's going to fall apart. All right, Jeanette, you were right. I was wrong. Scrunch the other way. Aha! I watched your live, Deanne. I swear I did. I just didn't go back and rewatch it today. I was going to, and then I got busy with my new toy. Hi, Tammy. Of course, we're still going to use the Bodabra. Well, I picked a heck of a way to try this for the first time on a live. I get the hang of it. Oh, don't want to cut very straight. It'd be great. There we go. Oh, you use it all the time? I had never seen anybody do it until Deanne did it. According to another lady, it's the Nadia method. Never heard of it before. But here we go. Hi, William. If you were tuning in to see Jeanette, you tuned in on the wrong night. She's working. You know what? I forgot to flip that one. Six-inch mesh from Dollar Tree. I do not know if I could do that, Richard. Because the last time I tried using mesh from Dollar Tree, I wound up throwing it in the trash. It was a hot mess. A very hot mess. Oh, almost lost that one. What in the world? You say it works really well that way, Richard? I don't know. I'm thinking not. But you do you. I agree with that, Jamie. I just I have tried whenever I first started making wreaths, I tried using Dollar Tree mesh, and I literally got so I threw a temper tantrum and threw it away. Now that was not the six. Would it be easier to scrunch this if I flip? You know what? I think I'm getting the hang of this way. We're just going to keep going with it this way. I'm not about to change up how I do this in the middle. I've said it once, and I'm going to say it again. Jeanette needs a bigger craft table. There is not enough room on this big old tabletop. Oh, where'd my tie go? There it is. And you know, Debbie, I thought about that afterwards. I should have taken it and donated it somewhere. But I wasn't digging it back out of the trash. Wasn't happening. Walt Richard, you're a better man than I am because I can't use it. We may have to expand Jeanette's table out a little bit. Now, I have not used the 5.5 from Hobby Lobby. I think Jeanette has. I have not. Um, I did one poof with 21-inch that turned into a miserable fail. So I don't use, the only thing I use is 10-inch ribbon or 10-inch mesh. You know what I mean. Hi, Reba. Oh, I know it, Jamie. I know it. I did get some good news today. Um, Jeanette has talked about it before. Out of our 8 children, one of the adult children was still living here. And Jeanette enlightened me today that him and his girlfriend signed the lease on an apartment, and he will be moving out. I think she said this Friday. So where that means good news for me, I'm going to be able to move my craft room into a bigger room because mine is very, very small. Now, I'm not going to lie, that is going to suck moving everything because I just reorganized. It'll be fine. As long as I get a bigger room, I'm good. Oh, no, no, no. Not empty. Well, I mean, he took up a room here, but I mean, he did his own thing. We did our own thing. There really wasn't a whole lot of interaction anyway. I mean, he's grown. He's got his own life. He's got his own job, and he has met a really nice young lady. And they have decided that they are going to get an apartment together. So the bonus of it to me is I get his room. Hi, Lily. Um, Jeanette's son is moving out, unless something drastic happens. Oh no, Jamie. I'm already familiar with that room and how much bigger it is than mine. Yeah, there isn't even any checking out to do. I got it all figured out. But he's got to move out first. We got to get all of his stuff out. We'll get there. It's not going to be an overnight thing. Oh no, Debbie, I'm not touching his stuff. Oh, painting first, yes, absolutely, Jeanette. As bad as the wallpaper is in my current craft room, I can't do the yellow walls. I can't do it. Well, I think Jeanette decided what she's going to do. After I get moved and settled in to the other room, I think she decided she's going to turn my current craft room into a photo studio. I believe that's how she said she was going to handle that. I'm really struggling. They're just every time the wreath base is now getting bigger, and every time I spin it, it's catching on the mesh, and I'm getting angry. Yeah, Lily, she's at work. Um, Roz, as for whether I'm liking this method, I think I do. I need to work with it some more and get some more practice. I wanted to do it because it's something different, and I thought it looked pretty cool when Deanne was doing it on Saturday. Oh, that's right, Jeanette. I forgot you're doing another marathon this Saturday. Too many lives and such. Yeah, it's already getting easier, Roz. Reba, the the mesh is cut. Well, that's an interesting story. the the natural border mesh is cut at 19. The white is cut between 20 and 21. Not sure why Jeanette did it that way, but hey, whatever. It's working. Yes, you are at work sneaking in on my live. I mean, don't get me wrong. This method is actually not too bad. It's just it's different than what I'm used to. So it's probably going to take me a couple tries to get used to it. And then the whole 12 ties on the outside. Oh my. That is going to be one stuffed outside row. Huh. I'll tell you what, Jeanette's been doing this for almost 3 years now, and I have never seen anybody do this method before. And now that I've seen Deanne do it, I find out all kinds of people have been doing it, which that's okay. Well, it's all right, Janice. Better late than never. That's the way I look at it. All right, it looks like we've got four more to put in on this outside. Hi, Becky. Looks like you're enjoying some nice weather up there, at least. Janice, this is new to me. I seen Deanne did her first and second live over the weekend, and I watched her do it, and I decided I wanted to try it. And I'm kind of liking it. It's just totally different than what I'm used to. But I'm sure once I do it a couple times, it will be fine. Now, somebody else had mentioned earlier at the beginning of the live about putting this on a pixie wreath frame, and I wish I'd have thought about that before I went live. But I think that would have been awesome. Don't even get me started, Becky. You missed that live, Roz, for on Deanne's. Deanne, if you're still on here, do you want to put a link to your business page on here so people can go back and watch your replay? She did an awesome job on both of her lives. Why you think this is going to be too thick? This ain't no pancake, that's for sure. Telling you what, I'm about to start throwing mesh all over the room. Well, never mind, I may not have to. There it goes anyway. Jeanette, when you use a pine base, would you please clean up all the needles? I keep getting needles in my folds here. I ain't like it. Jeanette, they're saying that link you posted for Deanne's page isn't working. Something doesn't look right the way she typed it, but I can't put my finger on it. Roz, they don't appear. Well, some of them are working because I see yours on the bottom there. It's 18 ties total, 12 on the outside, 6 on the inside, which is something I have never tried before. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the word of the day across the bottom there. Jeanette, did you hear me about they're saying the link to see to Deanne's page is not working? There you go, Tammy. See if that one works, guys. All right. Somehow I gotta squeeze one more set of meshes down in there. This ought to be interesting. Tammy's works awesome. You guys can go check out Deanne and her first two lives. I think she did an amazing job. Thank you, Rachel. Awesome, Richard. Awesome. I like it. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get this down in there without mangling the mesh, but we're going to try it. Going in. It's not too bad, Richard. I kind of like it. Like I said, it's new to me, so I will probably reserve judgment on it. What kind of hot mess do I have going on here? Good Lord. There we go. Whew, that was rough. So here we are so far. We still have to do the inside, but there's only 6 ties left in there, so it's definitely nice and full. I need to do some rearranging of the mesh here because I'm seeing some of the frayed ends sticking out that I feel should be covered up. That's the whole purpose behind this method. We'll get there. Oh, I understand, Roz. Thank you for stopping in. Show it who's boss. I don't know about all that, Tammy, but my goodness, I got it in there. Boy, I need your glasses. It's getting hard to read that screen over there. You would alternate the meshes. One on top is on the bottom next to. I did that, Richard. I know it may not look like it right at this particular point, but I alternated all those. I know I did. Now that's not to say I didn't screw up in there somewhere, but if I did, it's staying there. I am not taking that out. Mm-mm. It's in there and ain't coming back out. But I was watching Deanne doing it, and it hurt. She's obviously been doing this way longer than me, so hers turned out a little better. But I'm looking at this as I'm doing. I'm like, that's going to be really thick, but it actually didn't turn out as thick as I thought it was going to. Are you laughing at me, Deanne? I think Deanne's laughing at me. That's all right. I'd laugh at me too. All right. Maria, the mesh is cut. Well, so the white is cut at 20, between 20 and 21. The the natural border mesh is cut at 19. I'm sure that was strictly an oversight on my loving wife's calculations. I'm not sure why she did it that way. Well, I cut. Oh, that's an ugly piece of mesh. We're gonna hide it anyway. I'm not gonna lie. I do think I forgot to flip a couple of the folds before I put them in the Bodabber and put them in the wreath. But there again, if I do see one, I ain't taking it back out. Nobody will ever know. I mean, it's really not too bad. Well, yeah, I'm sure fabric mesh is the easiest way to do this, but Jeanette ain't going to give me her fabric mesh. Are you kidding me? Ooh, she's not here. I should throw some Ferrosilk in this. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No need to tell my wife what I just said. I was joking. I forgot I got tattletales in here. Stacy. I keep snagging my ribbons. Oh, and just so you know, Deanne, I'm not putting ribbon tails on the inside on this. I don't think. Well, let's rephrase that. I didn't cut any for it. So I'm not planning on putting ribbon tails on the inside of it. But I got plenty of ribbon for the outside. I will pick on Stacy all I want to. Thank you very much. We do the same thing, Jamie, because you don't find a roll that is the full 10 yards very often. It'll either be cut short, it'll have a splice, there'll be something going on with it. Ooh, this one's giving me fits, but we will conquer. Hi, Dawn. What for inside ribbon? And I'm gonna go ahead and put all the ribbon on the outside. I don't think I'm gonna put ribbon on the inside. I don't know. You've done this more than me. I may change my mind. Oh, Jamie Jamie, you should have been here when Jeanette was going through that. She was working on a roll of Ferris silk ribbon, and it had a big old splice in it. Ooh, she was mad. Hi, Bianca. Yeah, I am not going to have this done in an hour. That's all right. Janice, you can buy the decent quality mesh, um, mostly online. Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree, Deco Exchange. The list goes on and on. There's a lot of places you can buy mesh online. Wreath Shop. Jeanette will give you a list. Yeah, Jamie, she wasn't very happy when she come across that splice in that big old roll of Ferris silk. You would think for what they charge for that stuff, they wouldn't let stuff like that go out the door. Maybe that's just me. All right, I got to take a second here and find out where my next bundle goes. Jeanette said bad words. Oh, yes, she did. Because for the longest time, she's like, I'm never going to pay that much for a roll of ribbon. Yeah, I knew it was coming eventually. See, Richard, I guess I'm. Did I make them the same color? I sure did. Oh, well. Too late now. Like I said, it ain't coming back out. I guess I'm spoiled when it comes to ribbon and mesh because Jeanette has always been buying the better quality stuff. So I experimented with like some Michael stuff, and like I said, I only tried the Dollar Tree mesh once, and I wound up throwing it in the trash. But I guess I'm spoiled because Jeanette doesn't buy junks, so I never had to worry about using it. And then when I started working on trying to make a bow, I was just going to use the Dollar Tree ribbon to practice making the bows. Hi, Pam. Jeanette's like, no, don't use the most expensive stuff, but use decent quality. And she was right. Well, they can't make it all in 50-yard rolls. Well, I guess they could. All right, guys, we're almost done. Oh, Waterman's Law is having a big sale. Oh boy, how much did you spend, Jeanette? Just saying. Well, I will say this. There are, yeah, you're not telling. I'll get the email. Don't worry, Jeanette. There are several people in our area, and God bless them for being able to do it. That is all they use to make the wreaths that they sell. Is they use Dollar Tree mesh. I can't use it. I tried. I don't know what I got going on under here. I was lost for a moment, but now I am found. You know, Tammy, I thought about that after I was done digging around in there. Hey, Jeanette, you cut some extra wreath or some extra mesh. So my impressions on this method are it's okay. Once I do a couple more wreaths like this, I will probably like it better. It's just not what I'm used to. Mm. Oh, did you? Must be that selective hearing loss I have again. All right, we're finally done with the base. Now I am going to fess up. I did put a stack of the wrong color next to each other, which wound up with me having, I had to do two. Something doesn't look right over here. Yeah, you'll be all right. All right. So now we're going to go and put our ribbon tails on the outside. Now, I am not planning on putting any on the inside. That may change. Need a drink. Oh, by the way, Jeanette, I like that stool. I may have to get me one. Oh, shoot. Hold, please. All right, that was almost a catastrophe. All right, so what we've got for ribbons, Jeanette picked all these out, so you can't blame me. We have a natural, and I forget what this is called. Looks like peppermint. What's that called, Jeanette? Is that ticking or something like that? I don't know. Red ticking. Ticking like a bomb. Probably shouldn't say that. Get kicked off of Facebook. Oh, we have a disagreement. Yes, it is ribbon, Pam. Absolutely. I agree with you on that one. So Jeanette says it's red ticking. Jamie says it's cabana stripe. Hmm. We have a disagreement. Somebody else going to have to settle it. From the ribbon queen. And then the other pair is going to be black and white buffalo check and black Swiss dot on natural. And we're just going to alternate these. I don't know. So I'm just gonna call it peppermint. How's that? Now I am going to have to be very careful here because I feel it would be really easy to miss a tie when they are this close together. Just going to throw that out there. The extra ribbon that you set out for. The black and natural? I don't know. We'll get to that when we make the bow. Richard, why are you singing Barry Manilow? And just let it be known. I'm really glad that I can't hear you. Just saying, brother. And I am not trying to offend anybody. I cannot do Barry Manilow. Never been a fan. But if that's your cup of tea, I will not diss you for it. Just not mine. Whoa, 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 Jeanette. Who are you telling to drink some whiskey? Can't be encouraging people to drink. What are you doing? Unless you were talking to me. Oh, Jamie said she was. Huh. Hey, Lori. What's up, chickie? Oh, what did I just do? Oh, boy. I don't know. That's going to be an awful lot of ribbon around the outside of that wreath. You guys are funny. All right. Trucking right along. Bad thing is, I think I'm only about halfway there. Nah, I'm a little over. Oh, where'd that tie go? I just had it. There we go. So am I, Patty. I'm really a big fan of the natural jute colored, and this wreath has a lot in it, and I like it. Of course, the sign has a lot in it as well. It's got that weathered natural paper background on it. Thank you, Dawn. We have not printed a whole lot of ribbon, Tammy. We've printed a little here and there. Jeanette's going to be putting together some, I think, some sign and ribbon tail kits. At least I think that's the plan. So it looks like one, got 3 more sets of ribbon tails to put in here. And then we're going to put our sign on. Then we're going to make a Floyd bow. And then if I don't wind up putting any more ribbon tails on the inside, thank you, Deanne. I don't think it's turning out too bad for a first time. And then assuming I don't have to go back and put any ribbon tails on the inside, which I am not planning on doing, but you know, we'll have to wait and see how it looks when I get the sign and the bow on it. I just think it's got a lot of ribbon in it now. Absolutely, Pam. You get to see a Floyd bow. And Jeanette is trying to get me to change how I make my Floyd bow, and I'm not having it. She's like, well, next time you do a bow, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Don't get me wrong. She makes gorgeous bows that I would never even attempt to make. So I do value her opinion, but I don't think I'm going to change my Floyd bow. I like it. It's adaptable. You can use it in any situation. I don't think I'm going to change it. All right, guys. Yeah, I know I'm a jerk. You've called me worse to my face, but I love you. All right. This is the set of ribbon tails I was looking for. The last set. It's my favorite set of ribbon tails to put in. The last set. All right. We got to, for some reason, this one decided to turn and does not want to stay where it's supposed to stay. All right. So now we have all 12 of the sets of ribbon tails put in. So now we're going to put our sign on there. I know I showed the sign once, but we'll show it again so that everybody else that joined late can see it. This is signs that I like. I like this one a lot. And then here again, I have adapted to using when I'm using like an 8-inch round. I only use 2 cable mounts. I know Jeanette has been experimenting with only using 3 on occasion. I think that the 2 cable mounts work for my use. All right, now comes the fun part. That's normally what we do, Jamie. But this is how Deanne did this method, and I was just gonna do it like Deanne does it, at least the first time. I'll tell you what, the way this mesh is laying and as thick as it is, almost should have left that pipe cleaner longer. There we go. Maybe. Then again, maybe not. I'm telling you, the mesh on this wreath is thick. All right, make sure that's not. Oh, we're good. Because what you don't want to happen is to pull your sign too tight. I have a really bad habit of doing that, and I have to be really careful when I'm putting signs in because I tend to put the signs a little too tight. All right, guys, there we go with the sign. So now we need to cut some ribbon and make a Floyd bow. So that's what the wreath. Now we're going to move that. We're going to leave the sign at probably 3:30, 4 o'clock. Then we're going to put our bow right here opposite of it. But we're going to move that up out of the way for now. So what we have, what Jeanette left out for me, is a Mod Podge of all different kinds of ribbons. So I think this one is in the wreath, but I really like that one, so I think I'm going to use that one. I think we're going to use these two. I don't know if there's enough of that one or not. If there is, that's the one I'm going to use. Oh, that's not all one piece. Maybe we're going to use that. Then again, maybe not. Let's see how long the pieces are. Oh, no, 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 no. I am not using all that ribbon. No. No, 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 no. Ain't happening. I like all of you. No, ain't doing it. You guys are crazy. All right, that one is definitely plenty long enough. Ooh. The struggle is real because Jeanette's trying to get me to use up her scraps. Oh, there we go. That'll be perfect. I've done 6 before. So I have done. All right, fine. If this one's long enough, we'll throw this one in too. So we will have. So we're going to use 6 ribbons if this one's long enough. And it is not long enough because it is not one piece. Sorry, y'all. We're back to 5. I ain't making a rag bow. I make one kind of bow. That's it. What else you got? I'm looking. I'm already crazy, Richard. I don't need to go crazy. Hold on, guys. That is an awful lot. I'm looking for something else to throw in there. But I'm not seeing anything I like. I'm pulling all your ribbon off the rack over here. There. There. Is everybody happy now? We're going to use 6 ribbons. Put some of the red ticking in it. Okay. Oh, well, that puts us up to 7 ribbons. I don't know about all this. There, I put away everything I pulled out. All right, so if we're going with 7 ribbons, yeah. I don't think I want to go really big. Okay, 6. All right, we're going to cut all of our ribbons. All right. Let me think through this again before I cut it. Yes, we're going to cut all of our ribbons at 27 inches. Yes, there is a method to my madness. Who's full of it tonight? Me? You don't know me very well. I'm still going to be live when Jeanette gets off work. At the rate I'm going now. What did I do? I put that ribbon away I was going to use, didn't I? Ah. All right. You think Richard got into your whiskey? That is a distinct possibility. All right, we're getting there. All right, so as it stands right here, we have 3 2.5, and then 3 1.5. But we're going to throw this in here as well. Just because I can. Is that what you always say, Jeanette? So there is a splice right here, a half an inch from where I need to cut it. Seriously, guys, 2 feet into the roll, and there was a splice. Craziness. Oh no, Pam. She does not. Look, she just placed a big order at Waterman's Law, so she won't be going ribbon shopping anytime soon. All right, guys. So I think we're gonna start with this one, and maybe not. I was gonna say she already went shopping. I think we're gonna start with this one. So the reason that I cut all the ribbon at 27 inches is because I'm going to do 6-inch loops and 7-inch tails. Unless I did my math wrong, and then we're going to have to shorten something. So 7-inch tails times 2 is 14. 6-inch loop times 2, because you need 12 inches for a 6-inch loop, takes you to 26. And then I to cover the twists and all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to be working with on this, is a 7-inch tail, 6-inch loop. All of the ribbons. Get this mess of ribbon out of my way over here. Yeah, I was looking for something on her ribbon rack over there to add something a little different to it, and I decided to go with the big polka dots. I don't know, it just called to me. Yeah, I kind of like that idea too, Richard, but I decided to go with this one on the bottom, with this one on top of it, because the this polka dot is a little thin, and I'm worried that it will not be very supportive for as many ribbons as I'm using in this. So that is why I chose that particular ribbon to go on the bottom. All right, now I'm going to throw this dark brown 1.5. To kind of separate the bow a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, you ought to. I'll see if I can get her to post pictures of the big one out in the hallway, Jamie. Because that's a ribbon rack. This one over there is her little one when she was still in the smaller craft room. And then we built a really big one out in the hallway. Fall already? Come on, guys. Of course, I noticed Damon made a Halloween wreath the other day. I'm like, really, dude? It's not even 4th of July yet. But hey, he wants to do a Halloween wreath. Who am I to stop him? Did he really? Oh my. All right, guys, we're at 4 ribbons. I don't know if I'm liking this or not. Nah, it'll be fine. Oh, because we need to dovetail. You've been making Halloween wreaths for weeks. You guys know it's not even summer yet, right? Come on now. Oh, I did not want to do that. Hold. I almost put the wrong ribbon in. Yeah, we sell very few Halloween ribbons, Halloween wreaths here locally. I don't know why. That's all I see posted. People post them on Facebook. Oh, Halloween's our favorite season to decorate. But you never see any wreaths. I should stop there. That's 5 ribbons. You guys are trying to corrupt me. Oh, don't come out of there. You see that? Encourage. Now. All right, guys. There's 6. I'm gonna go for number 7. I've done 6 before. I have not done 7. Yeah, Deanne, I probably should. Yeah, I don't think the scary ones would sell around here either, to be honest with you. I don't know that for a fact. I just, people around here like to decorate and they like to go big with blow ups and all kinds of stuff in their front yard. All right, we're going to have to go with the clothespin, Deanne. It heard you. Because it's not wanting to stay. Huh, that didn't work well. There we go. Jamie, I'm sure you've heard the story of Jeanette's first live where she made the Frankenstein on a 18-inch wreath form. He wound up being 30 by 30. He is huge. Go big or go home. It's what Jeanette does. Almost. Oh, I might have already pulled that too tight to put the pipe cleaner in it. If I have to cut that pipe cleaner back out there, I'm going to be super angry. There. Yeah, I got it though. I'm just trying to keep this stack from keep it from folding over. It's wanting to fold over. Oh, Richard, you are not lying, brother. One of the one not the last couple, but one of the last few reeds we shipped, um, Jeanette kind of overestimated or underestimated what size box it needed to go in. It wound up costing a fortune. But some people are willing to pay that, Richard. I guess if they want the wreath bad enough, they'll pay the outrageous shipping that goes with it. All right, guys, I'm just trying to spread these tails and loops out before I give this pipe cleaner a final yank. Make sure there's nothing. Oh, thank you, Jamie. See, this is why I like the Floyd bow. It's very, very versatile. I normally only use 5, but tonight we put 7 ribbons in it. I'm not sure what I did when I dovetailed though, because some of these tails are not 7 inches long, so I apparently cut something too short somewhere. All right, I'm done messing with this thing. We're going to get it in the wreath, and then we'll fluff it from there. It's getting close to my bedtime. No, I'm just kidding. Well, Pam, that's the beauty of a Floyd bow. Really, the only thing that I do that I think is different is all my ribbons, and it doesn't matter how many I do. Normally, I do four, 5, or 6. All the ribbons are the same length, and each of the tails in the loops are the same length. I don't change that up any, and it has served me well. Other than there's a lot of pipe cleaner showing on this, and I'm going to have to do something. There we go. We'll get it covered up once we get it down inside the wreath and get it situated. Hey, listen here, Lori. You don't live that far away. You want to drive over and finish it? Feel free. How about that? I'm just kidding. Oh no, you can always watch the replay, Pam. You do not have to stay up on my account. Let's see, where's a good place to put this? It needs to go like. There we go. Gonna have to unfluff my bow to get it down in there. I will take that into consideration the next time I make one of these, is how thick they are. And here again, I have a tendency to over tighten things. So I'm going to get this started, and then I'm going to flip it over. I think that might need to go tighter yet. Normally I over tighten. Yeah, that looks good there. Well, now, I get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, to get ready to go to work. But my body is only used to sleeping 5 hours. I tried to go to bed a little earlier last night. I woke up early. Woke up way before the alarm went off. I hate that when that happens too. Oh, I know it, Richard. Well, and I'm so used to it, even on my day off, I have to force myself to lay back down and go back to sleep. I've been getting up at that time for years. All right, let me. Ah, lost my mouse. Well, lost my cursor. All right, guys. So I'm glad I didn't cut off all the pipe cleaners because I do believe can't even get this all in frame. I think I am going to go back and add some more um, ribbon tails, like maybe one down here and two up here. I'm not going to do it on the live tonight. It's getting late, but I'm going to pull a Jeanette. I'm going to let it hang for a day, and then see what I think. See what I think tomorrow. But I'm thinking that I'm probably going to want to put. Oh, I mangled my ribbon tails too. Good lord. I think I'm going to want to put a few more ribbon tails. Like I said, like probably one down here and two up here, something. But yeah, I think we're going to go with that. I like this method. I really do. Oh, now I lost my comments. Good lord. There we go. You think the sign needs moved in a little bit? Um, I could do that tomorrow as well. Yeah, I'm gonna let it sit overnight. Like I said, it's getting late. I never do lives this long ever. This is by far the longest live I have ever done. So I'm gonna let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow I'll come back to it, and that it probably wouldn't hurt. I don't think I left enough in the pipe cleaner too. Yeah, even moving it that little bit helped. So I think I'll take your suggestion and probably move that sign in a little bit more. But I'm still thinking I'm probably going to want to put at least a couple more sets of ribbon tails in it. The ribbon site. Waterman's Loft, Janice. Oh, thank you, Francine. That is one of our. That sign's actually getting pretty old. We've had that one for a while. Um, there are nights I'm with you, Deanne. I'm up in the middle of the night and then I go back to bed and I sleep for a couple more hours. And but okay, we've been live for a while. I don't ever do this, so don't get used to it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit till tomorrow. I'll come home from work. I'm gonna take another look at it. I do agree with moving the sign over a little bit, but I still think I need to add a couple more ribbon tails up here. So we'll probably. But when I figure out what I'm going to do with it, I will take a picture and post it and let you guys see what I did to finish it up. All right, thank you for sticking with me through this really long live for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we will be back. Jeanette will be back with me. We will be here at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. So we will see all of you then. So until then, good night, all.